in heaven. You know, up in heaven, we got something called Heaven's Phone. It's available 24 hours a day. Pick it up. Say hello. Still can't believe you're really not here. Weeks blend to months and months into years. You promised you'd stay. I know how you tried, but God needed you, so I stepped aside. I didn't collapse, did not fall apart, but deep down inside there's a hole in my heart. It comes out of nowhere, sight or a sound. That's when it hits me that you're not around. So much to remember, so much to forget. You left me too soon is my only regret. My heart breaks a little when I think of when we planned on tomorrows that would never end. I try to fight it, hold back the tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. Yeah, I try to fight it, hold back my tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone.
Hello everybody, Songfather here. On this first day of November 2019, that's correct. Now it's officially fall for me. I always take November 1st, All Saints Day, as the official start of fall. And today is my cousins Linda and Laura, they're twins, their birthday. And tomorrow All Souls Day, Sunday cousin Auntie's birthday, and my uncle and godfather in heaven, Uncle Mike, his birthday. So October springs right over into November with our family, so many birthdays and everything. So, and I hope everybody had a nice night yesterday. I hope there was no trick-or-treating problems out there. And yeah, we had a rush out here. Of course, I was upstairs, so Donna had to do everything. Which the way it goes, what can I tell you? But yeah, so today's theme will be, of course, fall. It's all about fall. And the leaves falling and, temperature dropping. And I don't like when it gets like down to zero and stuff. Although, before all the chemo, I never had a problem with the cold. Never had a problem. Not once. But now, I got problems. But, 40s and 50s, I like that, Open the windows. Nice crisp air. The sheets are crisp. You find that one cold spot on the pillow. Okay, so anyway, so that's today's thing. Everybody say hello to Tino, the co-host. There he is right there. What a good-looking, fine-looking young man. Right, Tino? What? Oh, stop. It's a good picture. Yes, it is. I said it is. It's my show. Anyway, so let's get to some of these. First, let's all say hello to Daddy-O and Chrissy. They'll be watching this tomorrow morning when he has his breakfast. He likes to watch it and have his breakfast and then watch the rest of it. And so that's always good to know. But now it's time for shameful plugs. And there it is. And again, I'm going to say it every day, but again, everybody posting on the wall, I voted, I voted, I voted. People put up at the end of the week their tallies. I don't know how they're doing it, but it'll show they voted Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Boom, start again Sunday, keep going through. And everybody's telling me they got good vibes, they think it's good. We still got 6 weeks to go, so let's hope. It can only be nice. And don't forget, listen, nice. Now, after, let's see, I want to get to that first. Okay. My producer's talking to me in my headphones. tomorrow night, early Sunday morning, 2 o'clock. Don't forget and turn the clocks back. If you could turn back time, and don't forget, set them back an hour, and then change your smoke detectors and your CO2 3, 4, 5, 8, 12 detectors, and get ready. Because as I was starting to say, this is boom. This is where it starts, but then it gets dark early. By 5 o'clock, 5:15, it's dark out and all the lights are on. And it's a time to have something to eat. That's when everybody's supposed to take advantage of this and relax. Except if you're running off the basketball practice or indoor soccer practice or whatever it is. And I miss those days. I really do, especially when I was coaching. But, kid's 31 years old now. What am I going to do? Anyway, but, I like it. So then you can sit back, turn the lights down, and, of course, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to put on the Songfather radio station. Listen to all the songs that you enjoy here on the show during the week. You just sit back, you put your feet up, close your eyes, and picture whatever you feel like picturing. I'll leave it at that. So, all right, so let's get to some Chrissy's good news. A few stories, a few songs, then a few more stories, and then a few more songs. Because that's how it works. That's how we roll around here in the studio here. Beautiful studio, by the way. And let's start off right away with the news. Bam. I don't know if anybody caught it yesterday. One time we had a lot of people showing up on the tally list, and then when the show's over, we had our usual 200, but then all of a sudden, boom, everybody just dropped off. It was down to 2, 3. Then as the show was coming to an end, it was building back up again, 20, 25, whatever. We'll figure it out somehow. I'm going to call in Eddie. Eddie from Ed's Computer Repair. He's a genius in everything from cameras. You know what? Hey, pay me I'm going to work out a deal with him. He pay me some money, and I'll say good things about his business. Yeah, that could work out. But anyway, keep saying prayers for everybody. So I had put in that chat column, whatever the frig it's called, yesterday, that I had just gotten word, while I was doing the show, that there was a guy from the Northeast, that's all they would say, flew out to California, went and started 2 fires, and then they got him at the airport on his way back to go back, because he showed up on the thing, the transcripts. It was a 2-way ticket, obviously. But it was like, I'm just throwing numbers out. He left at 1, he landed, at 5, and then he was due back on the plane at 8 to come back here. So, there's nothing you can do in California in 2 hours, because it'll take you 2 hours to get wherever you're going anyway. And and maybe they had some other information that we're not privy to, and that's fine with me. I don't need to know everything. Just keep doing what you're doing. So they got him. And, who knows, maybe there's others. Maybe they were doing this in bits and pieces. I have no idea. But, I hope they set fire to his clothes. But, really terrible. So anyway, back to the good news. That's good news anyway. It's sad, but it's also good news. And just keep praying for them out there in Cali. And I saw Dunes had posted on her wall that they had an earthquake out there, too. I mean, and snow. What the hell? Something's wrong. I think we might have found the entrance into Satan's Canyon there. Oh my God Almighty! So anyway, let's get started with a couple of stories. And this story comes out of Toledo. That's in Ohio, the home of Max Klinger from MASH. And for the 6th year in a row, members of the Toledo SWAT team for Halloween rappelled down from the roof, dressed in full superhero costumes. To delight all the kids that are stuck in the hospital for Valentine's Day, I was going to say, for Halloween. And here's some pictures that you can see. See all the kids here at the window. One of them coming down. Here's Spider-Man coming down, all the kids screaming. One of the Ninja Turtles came in there. I can't see who this guy is. I think it's the Flash. And there was one, this is at, as you can see, Toledo's Children's Hospital. And then the first one to come down was Batman, and that's, kids were banging on the window and everything. So after they do this rappelling down, then they come inside. And they hang out with the kids all day and take pictures with them and have fun with them. And, it's the 6th year in a row, and I just think it's totally totally awesome thing to do. So God bless them. You know, thank God it's a SWAT team, because if it was any one of us, they'd be watching the SPLAT team. Okay, anyway. And then over in Pennsylvania, a 16-year-old boy had lost his father. This just happened 2 weeks ago. But he lost his father months ago. And so he'd like to take his bicycle up to the pizzeria. Sometimes he helped out there and to earn a little bit of bucks, you know. And but that's where him and his father used to go all the time. And so he goes in and hung out with them, you know, BS, and had a little slice or two of pizza. And he's getting ready to go, and boom, his bicycle's gone. Somebody stole his freaking bike, freaking animals. And so obviously he was very upset, but it was more magnified by the fact you just lost your father, and you know you're up there for a very special reason, and then somebody steals your bike. So he went and started telling the patrons, asked them, you know, if anybody sees a bike, and had a picture of it. When somebody started saying anything yet, no, not a word. So they all went and took up a collection, put a box up by the cash register, and in nothing at all, no time at all, they collected enough money to give him his a brand new bicycle. And so here he is there, and you know, very happy kid, beautiful bike that he's got, and you know, kudos to everybody that's a patron of that place, everybody that owns the place. And, you know, in very, very trying times that really even haven't hit him yet. It's only a couple of months. You know, as things start to happen in his life and his father's not there, you know, he'll feel it more. So it's nice to be able to put a smile on his face like that after something so terrible like that happened, you know. And so our prayers go out to him. Hope he has a great life, and every good thing continues to happen to him. So, and last one for now, that is. But over in Washington, D.C., a retired lieutenant colonel who's still in the reserve, he runs marathons, many marathons. Most of them are service-related. But he likes to run the marathons and stay in shape. But every marathon that he runs with a binder that has got all the names, over 58,000 names to be exact, of everybody who died over in Vietnam. The thankless war, I like to call it. You know, not that we're thankful for any war, but, you know, I had so many people that went over there and some that didn't come back. And they came back, you know, not even to like, you know, a horn blowing. No thanks, no parade, no nothing. And some of them are still floundering today. And it was very devastating to be over there. Mentally weren't prepared for what the things that went on over there. And then definitely not prepared to come home almost like an enemy, you know. These people put their lives on the line for the same reason the troops are doing it today. And he likes to do that in their honor. And he goes to the wall in Washington as often as he can. He brings his son with him. But so this is him right there. Lieutenant Colonel Frederick Moss, right there. And that's the binder in his hands. He's running past the wall. And his next race, marathon, whatever you want to call it, is tomorrow down in Fort Bragg in North Carolina. And he'll just continue to do it, as he said, till he can't anymore. His father and his uncle are two of the 58,000 that lost their lives over in Vietnam. So that's another reason why he's doing it. So, you know, God bless you, sir, for everything that you do. We're behind you all the way. Nice thing to do. So, as I said, maybe you didn't hear me, but I'll say it again. Tonight's episode of the Songfather Show, brought to you by Kellogg's of Battle Creek, is about fall. And this first song is such a beautiful, beautiful song. And it was written by, it doesn't say here, but I'm almost positive it was written by Johnny Mercer, who had a very unique way of putting words down on a piece of paper and then slapping music on top of it and making you want to jump out the window. And certainly this song does it for me. It gets me every time, but, you know, can't have a fall show without this song, because it's just, it's called Autumn Leaves, and it's gorgeous. It speaks to my heart. Tino, you ready? Does he look ready? Look at him. He's looking at himself in the mirror. You can't see it, but he is. processes. The autumn leaves drift by the window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hand I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter's song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. Oh, that rips my heart apart. But not this one. Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Oh, raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Oh, raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me want to feed me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, oh, I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free, nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free, nothing's worrying me. Save it for a rainy day. Wow. It's a long time to wait without singing. How to do it. Got your falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Got your falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. For love may come and tap you on the shoulder some starless night. And just in case you feel you wanna hold her, you'll have a pocket full of starlight. Catch your falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Got your falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. For love may come and tap you on the shoulder some starless night. And just in case you feel you wanna hold her, you'll have a pocket full of starlight.
Pocket full of starlight.
Catch your falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Catch your falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. When troubles start multiplying, and they just might. It's easy to forget them without trying. With just a pocket full of starlight. Or and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Got your falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. 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 That's right. I remembered this time to turn off the echo. What'd I do with my notes? Here they are. All right, so let's finish up with like one or two stories and then one or two songs, and we are into the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. And of course, we have to go back to. There you go. Back to Chrissy's good news. In Phoenix, that's in Arizona, a couple was pushing their baby in a stroller with the light across the street. They're in the walkway, and as they're going, there's a drunk driver speeding down the road. I don't know if you saw the video, and is heading right for them. No doubt about it, their mom, dad, and the baby would have been instantly destroyed and killed. But through the stroke of the Lord and his angels, a car that was also coming with the light in the other way just happened to get there at the same time as this drunken bastard and crashed into the guy and saved the mother, the father, and the little baby. I mean, it's just an unbelievable, I call, angelic intervention. And that's the only thing that can be explained. You know, right place, right time. You can come up with anything you want, but that is truly an act of God and his angels. And I'm going to show you right here. And number one, here they are. If you look at up in the left-hand corner, number one, the guy that's got like his brakes on is the one that's flying drunk through the intersection against the red light, and that little Chevy on the left is coming into the intersection at the same time. Number two, you can see just exactly how close he came to hitting them, and the impact, you know, occurred seconds after that. Knocked him out of the way, okay, spun around, the Chevy, what kind of Chevy was it? I forgot. Cruze, a Chevrolet Cruze. Smashed it, spun it around, they spun around, and Mom and Dad, and I don't know if this shows up when I do this with the arrow, so let me just see, but Mom, Dad, and Baby are right here. This piece of shit was going to slam right into him here, and this Cruze hit him, knocked him out of the way, and they came in. Everybody was good. So, unbelievable. Unbelievable act of God and his angels. Great work. And the people in the car, the lady that was driving the car, was, what should we call it? Where we go here? There you go. Was, maybe you want to look at me once in a while, too, you know, so I'll do this. Here I am, Superman, hello! He's still in there. He's still in there. There's a mirror there. He's in there. Get out of there. What's wrong with you? Oh, you're lonely. All right, go ahead. Go back and make out with yourself. The lady was driving. Her child was in the back, in the car seat, and her mother was in the seat next to her. And all three of them came away with relatively unhurt. A couple of bumps and bruises and scared to death, of course, you know. So a local car dealership heard about what happened. Of course, the schmuck was locked up for drunk driving. And so they went and they gave her a brand new 2019 Chevrolet Cruze, a brand new car seat, because the one with the kid being banged around, got ripped, and gave her a brand new car seat, and they gave all of them tickets to go to Disney, just for what they went through, and calling them heroes. And she said, I'm not a hero, you know, it just, you know, and she said it, but she didn't use my words. My words are better. Angelic intervention. She goes, it was just, I was meant to be there for a reason. That's right. That's right. You just saved Mom, Dad, and the little baby in the stroller. Because of this piece of... Oh, he's mad. What? What? Are you mad? You okay? What? Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, he's pissed. I don't blame him. I would be pissed too. If I was, you know, naked and staring at myself in the window, in the mirror, I mean, and somebody came in and interrupted me, I'd probably be upset too, so. Anyway, so down in Mexico, a 8-year-old, an 8-year-old, not a 8-year-old, an 8-year-old has been given, an 8-year-old girl has been given an award from the Institute, I want to get this right, from the Institute of Nuclear Science. Do you understand? 8 years old. Should never, ever be in the same sentence as Institute for Nuclear Science. But she was given an award because she created the very first totally solar-powered hot water heater for the home. What? And she did it because, you know, what they say is necessity is the motherhood of invention. Have you ever heard that saying? I hope you did. They had no water in the house. The only way that they could have any kind of warm water, take a bath, or wash, you know, clothes or themselves or dishes or whatever, is they had to go and chop up a tree, chop the wood, throw it on a fire, get a big thing of a big kettle full of water and leave it on the fire till it gets hot enough where they can bring it back into the house. And you know, we are so lucky to be living in this United States, despite of all the bullshit. We really are. And so that's the reason that she. See? He's doing it on purpose. When I talk, he starts chattering. Right? Son of a. Okay. So that's the reason that she went and invented this thing. And it also purifies... hold on, I don't want to screw this up. 20,000 gallons of water a day, purifies it too at the same time. So her family was the first to use it. She invented it. They put it up on the roof of their house. Works like a charm. She gets to take a nice hot bath now every day, and she said at 8 years old, I make sure I get in and wash and get out as quick as I can, though, because I want my brother to have the same kind of hot water that I had to take a bath. Oh, come on, please. Why can't we all be like this? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Anyway, so, yeah, beautiful. 8 years old. I mean, she just turned 9, but she invented it when she was 8. 8! And they said, you know, they're going to start putting it through the whole town where she lives in Mexico. And they're going to be able to, in their words down there, they're going to be able to help millions of people with hot water. 100% solar. My God almighty. It's amazing what can be done when you want to, when you need to, you know. A lot of the stories I've been bringing you lately, none of them are saying I can't, or I wish I could, or if I had time, or if I was smarter, I could. No, none of them said that. Every one of them said, I'm going to do it. That's it. And they went out. And they're helping communities. They're helping people one at a time. They're helping families out. That's just amazing. Really good. It gives me a lot of warmth inside, and maybe I peed myself now. But it gives me a lot of hope and promise for the future. You know, not my future. I got, 6 toes in the grave, but you know what I'm saying, for our kids and their kids and all the way down the line. Beautiful. Very, very happy to see it. So, yeah, we get to the last couple of tunes here that all have to do with the fall. The first one was The Autumn Leaves. Both of them had to do with the fall. Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Catch a Falling Star. And then you got this one, because after you fall, what happens? You fell, correct? Hear 'em? When you just give love and never get love, you better let love depart. I know it's so, and yet I know I can't get you out of my heart. You make me leave my happy home. You took my love and now you're gone. Since I fell for you, love brings such misery and pain. I guess I'll never be the same. That's right. Since I fell for you. Well, it's too bad, and it's too sad, but I'm in love with you. You love me, then you snub me, but what can I do? I'm still in love with you. Yes, I'll never see the light. I get the blues most every night. Since I fell for you. Since I fell for you. You dirty, rotten son of... That's right. And here comes the age-old question. be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love has ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to fade in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I'll fall in love with you. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I'll fall in love with you. I will fall in love. Beautiful. So what the hell? Let's fall in love. We might have been meant for each other, to be or not to be, let our hearts discover. I have a feeling, it's a feeling I'm concealing, I don't know why. It's just a mental, incidental, sentimental alibi. Well, I adore you, so strong for you. Why go stalling, I'm falling and calling, why be shy? Let's fall in love, why shouldn't we fall in love? Our hearts are made of it. Let's take a chance, why be afraid of it? Let's close our eyes and make our own paradise. Little we know of it, still we can try to make a go of it. Pretty good, huh? We might have been made for each other, to be or not to be. Let our hearts discover. Oh, let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? Now is the time for it. While we are young, we'll fall in love. Let's fall in love. Why not? And of course, the most beautiful. There we go. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. You know, some things, they're just meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, I can't help falling in love with you. That's right. I can't help falling in love with all of you out there, too. And, of course, the Tino Bird. So those are the songs for the evening, all to do with fall, falling, fell, leaves, autumn, everything. Every you could imagine right there. And I have a timer now. We're only 43 minutes into the show, so we're going to get it done in plenty of time just to listen and enjoy and then go relax. And if you have Netflix, get your ass up and watch The Irishman. I can't wait. And then there's another movie that just came out, or is coming out. I forgot the name of it now. But everybody's in it. I mean, everybody. You. Well, not you. No, move. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Oh, you're in the naked scene. That's about it. Oh, and Tino. So anyway, that's the show. Happy All Saints Day, everybody. God bless you all. I love you all for everything that you do for the Songfather. And for Tino, of course. And he's trying to work out a deal right now with his contract. And every time I mention his name, I have to do this. Tino! Tino, who's that? Who's that? Ooh. Who is it? Now he's really mad. He was eating. Oh, well. Daddy-o, I hope you liked all those songs today. You're going to like them all. You'll be singing along with them. But, I always try to put a couple in there that you love, too, the most, that you can sing along with. And certainly, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. He loved that song when it came out. And let's fall in love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? No? I think so. I'm allowed to think so. It's my show. That's right. There's a new Sonny Grosso in town. And he's got a beard. Oh, wait, so do you. So, anyway, love you, Daddy-o. Love you, Chris. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, vote every day for the next 6 weeks. Lay back when the lights go down this weekend and spend the whole entire fall and the winter getting drunk and listening to the Songfather. Can't nothing better than that. Don't forget to stop by Rockin' the Kitchen, Not Your Grandma's Cooking Show, with Mr. Guy Tave. A lot of people starting to really put up some good dishes up there. And Hector especially. My God, I've been friends with Hector for a long, long, long time, and he loves to cook. He doesn't even let his wife cook, and she's a great cook. So anyway, the last thing, of course, is prayers. Please, everybody in California, everybody fighting the fires, and don't forget and turn your clocks back Saturday night, Sunday morning. Turn back the hands of time. She looks a little bit like Michelle Obama there at the bottom. Something's wrong there. I'll have to check that out later. So that's it. That's the show. Thank you again. Boom, there it is. I love you all. Keep doing it. Have a great, safe, happy weekend. If you get a chance, don't forget tomorrow, close your eyes, say a prayer for All Souls Day. Everybody that you know, even that you don't know, has passed away and gone to heaven. That's their day tomorrow. So we say a prayer for their souls. Of course, if they're in heaven, their souls are in good shape. But I believe in purgatory, so, some people hang in purgatory, pacing up and down, and they keep grabbing, the Archangel Michael whenever he comes by. Excuse me, hey, have you heard from the governor? Excuse me? I mean, God, have you heard from God? Did I get a reprieve yet? No, I'm sorry, nothing yet. Okay, all right. That's how I see it. Of course, I'm going straight to heaven because I've earned my seat 1,000 times. But anyway, so see you later. Have a great weekend. I love yous again. Bam, 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 vote, vote, vote. Tino says goodbye. He wants to go back to looking at himself in the mirror naked. I don't blame him.